free, leave your cares at home. Leave your cares at home. Do your two-step, get your groove on. This is feel good music, you can move on. Relax, stress free, leave your cares at home. Leave your cares at home.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Laura had to tie her shoes, ladies and gentlemen. She just
I was fixing my chair. Chair was falling apart.
Trip and fall on the air. It is Tuesday
Mm.
night. We are here to do what we do on Tuesday nights, but I'm not alone. I have my sister Laura with me. She's my favorite person to grill, chill, and kill with. You know how to call it. Family, it's been a rough week for your man. I'm going to tell you what. Last Tuesday night after the show, well, even during the show, I felt a little bit of sickness coming on. My family was here last week. They were here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and one of my nieces was sick, hacking and coughing around here. And so I got the Kate flu. We're a very close family. You know, we like to share everything. So she didn't feel comfortable having it without bringing it in without sharing some with her fourth favorite uncle. So, you know, I was, listen, Tuesday, then it was Wednesday, Thursday. By Friday, it was man down. Well, Thursday, really. I slept all day Christmas. I slept half a day Friday. I felt a little bit better Saturday. And Sunday, I felt pretty good. Then yesterday, it came back. Came back for more. Got a second win. One last blast. And so, I don't know. I'm still feeling a little run down, but hey, it is what it is, man. You know me, family. I get down, but I don't stay down. So we are here to do the last show of 2025. I cannot believe it. And I don't know how it's going to go because, like I said, I don't know how much singing we'll be doing. I haven't sang for a while, so we'll see. I don't know. I think I'm okay.
Want me to?
But in any event, how you doing, Laura?
I'm doing really, really good. And I do have to say something. I think you should be very thankful because look at the immunity that you are building now with I mean, you're only having this cold or flu thing for about a week. And like I said, I've had people that are talking 3 weeks of having like the symptoms from all the way through 3 weeks. And I'm just like, wow. So I'm glad you're getting it over with.
I thought you were talking about my felony cases. You're talking about immunity. How'd you know about? How'd you know about that?
Well, you know, hey, I read.
Listen, I commit crimes. I commit unspeakable crimes against slabs of meat all the time in here, but they ought to put me under jail for the crimes I commit against perfectly good pieces of meat in here trying to cook them. But no, well, I guess so. You know, I have a naturally strong constitution. I've been sick twice in the last 3 months, and I haven't been sick since before COVID. Since that, so I've been playing with house money. So it's what it is. So let's see who we got here in the room. Let's see. We got Jim. It says, Russ, I hope you and your family had a blessed Christmas day. Well, they were gone by Christmas Day, and I was blessed, all right.
In bed.
Yes, I was calling on the Lord. I was. Sandy is here. Hey, you filthy drunk, you. How you doing? Sandy's here. Good to see you. Yay, hi, Russ. Hello to you. Don is here. Good to see you. Granny Boo. Yes, Liz is angry. Self is here. She's angry. She's Lizzie. Good to see you, Liz. Nice to be with you, beloved. Marla Kelly says, good evening, everyone. Ryan is here. Jerry says, here at work, waiting for the party to begin. I have an announcement about that. Let's see who else we got. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to put the link in the chat. I will put putting the link in the chat if anybody wants to pop on and say hi with us. But our beloved Julia is here. Good evening, young lady. Nice to see you with us here. I'm the worst about these kind of things. Do the best I can, ladies and gentlemen. I'm running on fumes here Free Thinkers, good evening, everyone. Good to see you. Quack Quack Heart Attack is in the building. I'm going to talk about that just a little bit. A little bit. Smoothie says, hey, Russ and everyone, good to see you. Hey, look who it is. It's my man, Papa. Papa was
Yeah.
a stone. He ate his hat, was his home. And when he ate a ribeye, all that's left was the bone.
Pretty good.
See how I throw that in there? I'm very creative, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm not the only one. Look who it is. It's Julia. Creative too. He's a wonderful creative. Lady, 114 cats.
Yes.
I'm kidding. It's only 106. But,
that's true.
Speaking of cats, there's a cool cat right there. And Jersey Tom is in the building. Bruce is yawning somewhere. Got his fuzzy pajamas on. Love that. Super Tune is here. I love that. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Let's see all the usual suspects. Oh, there's one more usual suspect. Look who it is, everybody. Everybody's favorite Irish sweetheart. There she is. By sweetheart, I mean hussy. But that's okay. It's not. I'm kidding. She's not a. Everybody knows you're a floozy. We know what time it is here. We don't play that foolish. Let's get it right. I'm kidding. These are jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Jokes. Even in my declined state, I can still got the jokes. And I have something that I'm gonna talk about you tonight, Amy, and it might make you cry. It might make you cry. In a good, you will be touched. I think. I think you will be touched. Speaking of touched, who it is, everybody? Thomas. It's Jersey Tom. Man, we are sending the new year out to the bang here, man. We got the gang is all here. Let's get through the room here and then a couple things to touch on. And then I'm sorry, listen, blame it on my dad. We're gonna learn something tonight because my dad has got some questions. And I'm sorry, I apologize to all of you who came here with the intention of learning nothing tonight. You may actually learn something, and I'm sorry in advance. I have a headache already. So let's see here who we got. Make sure we see everybody. We got Jerry. Bill is here. I see you, Bill. He gives us the purple hand. You love Bill. Jerry's talking to herself. She can't hear you. Put the bottle down, Sandy. Put the bottle down. You'll hear her just fine. Let's. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of that drunk. Yeah. Wendy says, hello from Nova Scotia. Hello back to you, Wendy. Wendy Ann. It's Wendy Ann now, not just Wendy. It's Wendy Ann. I got to get the names right. But, I'll do the best I can here. Was feeling a bit depressed and was waiting for a dose of Russ and Laura. Well, you wait till, you wait.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling better now, so.
Wait till you get that. Yeah. See about that. I told you, you're going to learn something tonight, so I'm sorry. Feels like a 15th live today between YouTube and Zoom. Sorry. Rick said he had the flu for 3 days, weeks ago. Yes, the iguana flu. That's
still feeling something.
That's right. Out in the swamps. Chilly, 56 degrees. Yeah, it's chilly up here too. There's the singing. Yeah, well,
yeah.
I do. I've been known to do that. T. Lewis.
I just look at my 29 degrees and say, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's probably 40. It's about 40 outside where I'm at here. So let's see here. Rusty's glasses adjusted. Russell's Angels. Yes, there you have it. And Tom may not appreciate you calling him an angel, but maybe he will. Julie's hair color is beautiful. Yes, it is. Papa says it's ladies' night at Russ's house. That's right. I'm going to kick Tom out of here in just a minute. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What do I need with 3 disgruntled women all to myself? That's right.
Yeah, you couldn't handle it.
Yeah, you're right about that. Right about that. Let's see here. Carnivore Muscle says hello to you. Good to see you, brother. I think that is Oh, look at that. I'm definitely sick of all you people. I know the feeling, Lewis. I'm with you, man. I don't guess. What are you guys coming from somewhere else? What you guys been? Oh, over on Mitch's channel. What are you mute there, Amy?
All day, working hard. You know. Can you
Oh.
hear me? Yeah, I've been working all day. I haven't been in someone else's live. I don't know what Lewis is talking about. He's
All
talking
right.
trash.
All right, that's right. Lewis is a natural born liar. We know this. So basically, we're gonna start off with Amy and Rick. I watched the entire video of you guys doing the heart attack burger, along with a few bicycle videos. Is it me, or does it look like Rick is like in some type of gauntlet or obstacle course when he's riding his? It's like I feel like he should get money for that. I feel like he's like in a contest of some type. I mean, this guy is just whizzing through on these little skinny little things. I mean, what a master of the bike, man! He's half man, half amazing on that bike. But that show, listen, that stream was fantastic. And you were outstanding, Amy. You were absolutely outstanding. Listen, you're onto something. My question is, where have you been all my life? If I had you to cook things and I could just talk to you and tell you what to do, I'd have done that forever ago. I would never cook anything. That is a wonderful idea. I don't know if you guys saw it, but she made Rick's heart attack burger, and he sat there on the couch right in front of the Funkin' Wagnall encyclopedia set and directed it like a bad cooking segment of the show. And she was just in there, just like a busy little bee. And he was like, now put that over there, put that over there. I'm like, that is my dream. I need that person in this house with me. It was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you knew this, but my channel originally started as a keto cooking channel, right? And so like I would cook live every week in front of a live audience, and then people would chat.
There's a million of those. This is unique and different when you can have a person on the other side of the country telling you what to cook and you're cooking it. That, my friend,
it was fun.
YouTube gold.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I think Rick enjoyed it too. Thank you, Rick, for participating. That was fun.
There's nothing Rick likes more than talking about heart attack anything. So he can sit there and watch his creation come to life by a redheaded Irish,
bluesy,
culinary master. And it was wonderful, and it inspired me. I bought a mini dash. I did. I will go get it if you force me to. I bought a mini dash, and I'm gonna make my waffle bread in that. It's not a waffle. It's a griddle. It's because I have the waffle maker, but I'm gonna try it on the griddle to try to make it so it's just like it doesn't have the divots and all that in it. And when I get it right, I'm gonna send you the ingredients, and you're gonna make it.
Much accepted.
Oh, I know that. Listen, you would never say no to cooking something online. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't say no to that. And it's perfect. I will never, ever do another cooking video in my life. But I'm teaming up with you. So, so I have to give credit for that. I thought it was wonderful. And I wanted to say that, and I cannot wait till the night is that. And then I have something else to talk about quickly before we digress into learning things. But okay, I know there's some coffee people in here. You drink coffee, Tom?
Yep, I do. But I'm gonna actually try to abstain from it for the next month. So
all right, well, don't get triggered by this conversation.
I won't.
What about you, Laura?
I will drink it occasionally. Like I'll put like this much in a cup with the rest of it water, and then like Coco Loco salty electrolytes. But I'm hyper. You don't want to see me on full octane coffee. It's not pretty.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. What about you, Julia?
I gave it up because I had to drink coffee with my cream. and the cream was causing major inflammation, especially as the respiratory issues. So I stopped drinking it for that reason. As much as I love the smell and the taste, but it was just an excuse to go through tons of cream, and it wasn't good for me. So I haven't touched it in about 2 years.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I slow sip heavy cream like bourbon.
Oh, I love this.
I have an ascot and a smoking jacket, and I just I'm kidding. I do not have that.
Yes.
You slow sip it though, but I don't have an ascot, nor do I have a smoking jacket.
I can pick a good one though.
Here's my thing with coffee. I never drank coffee my whole life until I started this new way of living. And the reason I did it was really just to break the monotony because, of course, in my old life, I drank anything. There's nothing I wouldn't drink. Sweet tea, Kool-Aid, lemonade, fruit punch, you name it, sodas. But when I got off all that stuff, it wasn't that much really because I can't drink anything with aspartame in it. It destroys me. Of course, we all know aspartame is poison. So I couldn't drink any of that. That ruled out pretty much all the diet drinks except for Diet Right, although there are a few more now than when I started. And so I was basically just forced to drink things that I could sweeten myself. I drank water and club soda, of course, like everybody, but if I wanted some tea or something like that, I had to just sweeten it myself. So I started drinking coffee just because it was something to drink. And I could take it or leave it. But then there are lots of people who are coffee snobs. I don't know if there's any coffee in here, but if you're here, you can raise your hand or talk about your favorite brands of coffee, whatever. And so I just buy whatever the cheapest, whatever's on sale. You guys know me. If it's on sale, it's in my cart. And so whatever's on sale, I got. Well, fast forward till yesterday.
Bless you.
I told you guys I was sick. So I got on sale some type of flavored coffee, like hazelnut. Can't think of the brand. It was Don Cisco's or Don. I don't know. Hold on. I may have to have Laura take over the show there. I'll get something to drink. But anyway, it was like a hazelnut, some type of coffee, and it was wonderful. And I'm like, you know what? I think I understand the coffee snobs now because it was like really different and smooth. So, but then my spidey senses started tingling because I'm like, this is a little too good. What's in this? There was no ingredients on it. It just said Arabica coffee or whatever. But flavors and stuff get in there and all that. So I thought I would come to the smartest people I know and ask them what kind of coffee they drink. And I know Laura, she loves to punch me in the face about anything. So Laura could probably give me the history of the coffee bean and why I should not drink flavored coffee. But I'll start with you, Amy, because I think you probably know about these things.
I don't, and I'm interested to know the answer to this because through the week we just drink regular old like black Folgers or whatever is in the red tub, right? But on the weekends we have our bougie coffee and we order flavored coffee from a local coffee maker. And so I'm curious myself to know if them infusing the coffee beans with flavor, if that like adds what that adds to the metrics. I don't do it every day, but like at least a couple days a week we're having bougie coffee.
Yeah, there's no information, nutritional information on there. So where's all my smart people at? Help us out there, Laura.
I'll tell you from my own experience, anytime there's any sort of flavoring added to anything like tea, coffee, or anything like that, I get terrible pain in my ankles and I can't put any weight on my feet. So there's something toxic. I just go by what my body tells me.
Well, you drink
usually infused with seed oil.
Well, you don't pour it on your feet.
Okay.
You drink it.
No, I pour it down my gullet and it goes to my feet.
I thought thought you were soaking. They're like, don't soak your
2 hours later, there's pain, and this is true of even like Tulsi rose tea with anything with a natural flavor added to it. I cannot do, and there's something very toxic about it. So I imagine it's got to be seed oils, or whatever they make, whatever chemical concoction that they put in the flavor to make it taste like that. Does not agree with me. So my body's a good litmus test for that. So it's not good. I've tried everything.
Yeah. Usually anytime they add flavoring, they either have to write it on a molecule like saccharin, even formaldehyde, maltodextrin, seed oils, because that helps hold on to that so that flavor is strong. It's an enhancer. Sometimes there's even parabens added to it, which is what they were putting in the really bad shampoos and stuff. So the flavored is the flavored's probably not the best way to go. And the more organic, like Melaleuca, companies like that are definitely going to be a little better, because they kind of guarantee that, they pick their beans when they're dry, they're not wet, you're not going to have mold, stuff like that. If you have mold issues, you'll notice it. But if it didn't give you any issues, try it,
I usually find if I get original or just plain, just the, just a single ingredient of whatever tea or coffee it is, I'm okay. The minute they add any of those flavors, I even got vanilla rooibos tea by a pretty good company. 2 hours later, the pain, so I gave it away to people that aren't sensitive to it, and they enjoyed it. But yeah.
I recently added whole milk yogurt from Aldi and a few berries. Are you making coffee or are you making a parfait? Hey, what do you?
Yeah. He's like, I am eating.
Yeah, he drinks his coffee with a spoon.
Can I have coffee with my cream?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron says I drink peppermint flavor coffee. It's awesome. Hey, Aaron, she snuck in the room there. Yeah. Now it wasn't sweet. At least what I had. It just had like a flavor to it, but it wasn't sweet. So I don't, and I don't have a problem with anything. That's part of my problem.
I hear
I don't have like allergic reactions or things to hardly anything. I'm just worried about it, raising my blood sugars or things like that, more than I'm worried about.
You got to worry about seed oils, because it takes up to 2 years to get out of your system too. Even if you don't get a side effect from it, the seed oils like to hide.
Oh yeah, they sure do. In everything. I've got to be avid leader.
I got so much seed oil in me for 50 years. I don't think it'll ever leave. But no, I'm with you.
It'll go.
But don't they have to put that on the label? I don't understand.
Well, what happened is when you buy from, and I'm not sure if you bought this from a big box store, they have to put it on the original container. So like say it comes in bulk to like a Costco or Sam's Club, it has to be on one of the containers. So like the outside box will say this is the ingredients. The stuff, each of them individually inside that box are not required to be, they do not have to have the ingredients listed. It's just like sometimes it'll say not for resale. It's because you don't have all the package with it.
Right. That's sneaky, isn't it?
It is sneaky. They've been doing that for at least probably 40 years, because I worked in a food factory and they did that all the time. I was like, man, you guys are dirty.
Just really low lives, man. Wow.
Bill says, "Fold the Maxwell House. Did get some new coffee for my granddaughter. We'll try later. Called Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey Coffee, whatever that is." Sandy drinks that. Sandy drinks that. Bill. It's her favorite kind of coffee. I drink one or two. Who says I drink 1 or 2 cups of Texas pecan flavor. I've never seen a drop in ketones or an increase.
That's good. Okay.
That's good. Yeah, it didn't increase my ketones or anything. I mean, my glucose, but it did something toxic to my body. And I love, like, hazelnut coffee was like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, the smell and everything was just wonderful. I just used to brew it just to make the kitchen smell good sometimes,
Yeah, I like French vanilla myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the I used to like that French vanilla.
What brand?
Vanilla was
What what brand do you get, Aaron? Do you have a certain brand that you like? Are you like some people are, picky about things being organic and all that kind of stuff. Some people not so much. But I had some black pepper, sugar-free beef jerky. Oh, hey Lexus, good to see you here. It's not sweet, but you taste tones of mocha and peppermint. Yeah, I don't like stuff super sweet, so wasn't looking for that. But so I stopped drinking coffee day one and starting yeah, a lot of people did, and it's funny. I started it when I started doing ketogenic. I never drank coffee before that, so it's funny how that.
Better than Coca-Cola and stuff for sure.
Yeah, just anything I can sweeten myself, I'll pretty much,
Yeah, that's a much better, much better.
I went from 2 pots of coffee a day to 1 when I went carnivore.
That's awesome.
It's pretty good.
Really awesome.
I said
You cut it in half, right?
not
I know.
That's how addicted I am.
We remember.
Yeah, so I did cut it in half almost immediately with no issues, and I am sleeping better, even still drinking 1 pot of coffee.
Yeah, I used to do like 10 cups, and now I do about 3 at the most. So yeah.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people wondered why I was walking up at the walls. So
Yeah.
In cycles. I didn't have any today, but I had some yesterday. It's just it's not something I do every day, but it's something I do every week. And I don't ever do it when I'm out. It's something I really only do at home. Like if I'm out or traveling or stuff, I don't ever have a cup of coffee when I'm
my coffee
out or whatever. So
I used to love like the Dunkin' Donuts just original plain coffee. It's just something about it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And
Dunkin' Donuts.
And even it just had a really nice smell and flavor to it.
I always like Dunkin' Donuts much better than even Starbucks.
Yep, me too.
Starbucks always tastes like burnt coffee to me. I don't know.
Starbucks, that's what I'd call it. I hate this. It just feels like the bottom of a coffee pot that's been sitting too long.
Matter of fact, I used to get Starbucks where I used to work for free because of what I did. Like I used to help out with security, and somebody asked me one time, they're like, "Well, how's the coffee?" I said, "Well, it's really good for free coffee."
Yeah.
Even free, that stuff is to me. It's just
it is, but the guy's nice enough to give it to me. So
you got it. The thought counts. That's for sure. But no, that stuff is just I don't know what they do to it, but it feels like I used to work in restaurants and
I would never pay the $20 it costs to get it.
Oh dear God, no! I used to work in a restaurant for years. And the pot, when the pot used to sit too long on the machine, the Bun-O-Matic, that's what it tastes like. Just like it's old coffee or something. Just it is. So, but some people like that strong flavor. I'm just not one of them. I like it.
My husband likes trucker coffee. You could put a fork in it, and it sits there.
And you can bend
it in the middle of the cup.
No.
Yep. In fact, you could take his cup and just put water in it and make coffee just from the resin that's on the side of the coffee.
It's so thick, it's like syrup.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God. I love you, Brad, but not your coffee. I'm sorry.
I know it.
Well, coffee doesn't keep me awake on the road. I know it does. I could drink a pot of coffee and go right to bed. It does not keep me awake.
It is actually a depressant.
1 cup doesn't keep me awake either. 10 cups is a different story.
I drink a lot, but sugar keeps me awake. I can drink a gallon of coffee. I'll go right to sleep, but 1 Snickers bar and I'm on the road.
Jacked
I'm
up.
a regular man. So that's my problem there. So, but in any event, okay. We are now going to transition to the part of the show that I know will hurt people's feelings and give them headaches and heartburn, but we're going to probably learn something here. Family, on the way out, the last show of the year, you can thank my dad for this. My dad had a particle test, particles for his cholesterol. And did you get that, Laura? I sent you a copy of it.
Let's see.
But it's too. We tried to put it on the screen, but it's too small for people to see it. So I'll just read it. And he sent me a copy, of course, and asked me about it. But I don't really know a lot about the small density and large density cholesterol. It's not something that I have retained information about. I know the small density is not good and the large, the big fluffy kind is good. But I'll tell you what got me before you even got to the part of the test. You went to a practitioner who I won't name or anything like that. But
You should.
no, I'm not gonna. Actually, she's a very, very sweet lady, and she means well. She just doesn't, you know. I have to talk with her privately, but she's just a sweet, sweet person. So I don't, I'm not gonna do that to her. But before you got to the result or to the particle test, it made some lifestyle and dietary recommendations. And the recommendations are 25 to 35% of your meals need to be protein. I'm going to read it. Focus on good quality protein, not processed bars and drinks. Most desirable proteins, meats like chicken, fish, turkey, even red meat, eggs, beans, seeds, nuts, sprouts, quinoa, nut butters, peanut butter, cashew butter, almond butter. Okay, that's your good proteins. I can't even get this without laughing. Get it together, Russ. Okay. All right. Get at least 2 vegetables with each meal. Fruit should be limited if you have glucose handling issues. However, always consume more vegetables than fruit. Next is carbohydrates, and this is where it gets goofy, family. 40 to 60% of your meals should be carbohydrate. All right. It says most desirable carbohydrate source. Most desirable carbohydrate sources: whole grain breads, pasta, rice, vegetables, fruits. Eliminate the least desirable carbohydrates: sugar, flour, fruit juice, high fructose corn syrup, chips, French fries, pop, and soda. Fats. Your meals should contain anywhere from 15 to 25% fat. Most desirable fat: cashews, almonds, pecans, walnuts, Brazil nuts, seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, avocados, coconut oil, fish, nut butter, almond butter. Desirable cooking oils: grapeseed oil, olive oil, coconut oil, palm oil. Eliminate the least desirable fat sources: anything with trans fat, bacon, sausage, etc. And strictly avoid hydrogenated trans fats. About 80% of trans fats come from processed foods, snack foods, and dessert.
That's true.
Special instructions may be given. So, in any event, I didn't even get to the results part of the test. I just read the dietary conditions, and I'm already like, oh Lord. I'm like, this is a diet. If you want diabetes, this is the diet for you. This is a diet that will get you. And again, this is what we fight about. This
and
is
heart disease.
Yeah, right.
This is our fight. The information that people are getting. It's like this is a person who goes to a medical practitioner looking to get better health, looking to find, and this is what you're getting. Eat 60% of your diet in carbohydrates.
Exactly.
We've been doing that. That's what happened. And we have 75% obesity in the United States.
Yeah.
I'm always like, we're already doing that. It's not working.
And it's so sad because people really try and they don't know.
They do. They follow it.
Just slap some of these people like, you're 400 pounds and you're giving dietary advice. And, the cognitive dissonance to me is just incredible.
So in any event, that's what that's before I even got to the results of the test. Now, as far as the results of the test, of course, they told him everything was super high. And I don't think his overall cholesterol numbers it's just the particles.
That's all.
And so you can go ahead and take it from here because I don't know enough anymore.
Well, really, like I can see his number. So like the LDL particle number, like overall total, he's like maybe, I don't know, he's like 300 over kind of what they consider high. Particle, like the total number of particles really doesn't matter. It, like you say, it's the size of those particles. And so he does have a lot of very large, fluffy particles, which is good, but he also does have a lot of these small particles. He's like almost 3 times high on that one, which tells me, without knowing exactly what he eats, this is somebody who probably eats a lot of vegetables and maybe like sugar or starches, because that's, and probably lots of seed oils because he's got the little fractionated LDLs.
Now, how long does it take if you're eating right for that to change? I'm guessing that's not something like your blood sugar or fasting insulin that can change in 30 or 68 days.
Yeah. Oh, it can change in 30 days. You could see dramatic changes in 30 days. But it's not something you're going to see the next day. But yeah, 30 days, if you cleaned up your diet, you got off the seed oils, and then I think every human should be on K2D3 to help get the plaque moved out of those arteries so that he doesn't have little cracks inside there for things to get stuck in. So, and then egg yolk lecithin. If I was him, I would be taking egg yolk lecithin, which comes in a capsule, which helps emulsify those small particles and get them kind of broke down and liquefied. It's easier for the body to get rid of those. That's just my opinion. That's what I would do. That's what I did back
Sure,
in
we're
the
not,
day.
of course, giving medical advice here. We're just talking about our lives and
Right.
that we
That's right.
done and things that we do.
And just
Now, in terms of that's cholesterol particles. Now, in terms of plaque in the arteries, now that I think I've heard you talk about before is like glycated cholesterol or something.
well, it's not that it's necessary. Okay, so plaque, like when you get a lesion, if you get a lesion out of somebody's artery when you're doing cardiac bypass, you can send that to pathology, and there's always some triglyceride in it because that's what's taking the immune cells, and dropping it off to the injured site. And as you keep getting injured sites inside your arteries, your myocytes, muscle sites of those arteries turn into osteocytes, which are bone like. And that's when you start bringing in the calcium, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, and all the things that build your bone. And that's what the majority of that plaque can be, plus clot. It can be blood, debris. And what happens is you get these little cracks in your blood vessel walls, and then you've got a little piece sticking out, and then all these things start to get stuck. And then it builds up over time, and then you completely occlude the entire artery. So, but it is fixable. It is absolutely fixable. But when I first started my keto journey in 1991, I did the egg yolk lecithin, and I did a lot of fasting too. Fasting also is something that will help clean out the body and get rid of stuff. So,
would just doing egg yolks without the capsule form also work, or is that
you can? I just think it's just what I did, because I mean I did eat eggs, but this is like 600 milligrams, and I think I'm not sure. I think you'd have to do a lot of egg yolks to kind of get that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it works really well. I also noticed that with people that were using that, they also had a decrease in their cataracts.
Really?
So, yeah. And I was like, that's interesting. I need to get to the bottom of what in the world, how's that? I mean, some of that is like, adulterated pieces of cholesterol, proteins, and stuff like that. So there's something to that as well.
I wonder if it would be helpful for the just the very beginning stages of cataracts, because that's what they told me.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Well, it's easier. It's going to be easier to turn that around with it barely, you're just starting to get it. But then, not medical advice, but even Dr. Barbara O'Neill talks about castor oil.
In your eyes? Like actually putting
I put it in my eyeballs. She says you can put it on your eyelids every night because it's deep penetrating, but I'm a freak and I put it in my eyeballs and it's done just fine for almost 6 years.
I'll give that a whirl.
She can't see nothing but her eye, but she feels great.
No cataracts. No
I can see you.
Sorry. Pete says, I take 10,000 IU of vitamin D3 K2 every day along with glucose 2% iodine and magnesium citrate.
Question for Laura. So since we're in class, the dangerous small particle LDL, is that the VLDL, the very low density lipoprotein?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he doesn't.
And you know, his is high, but go ahead.
What's the range supposed to be?
Huh?
What's the range supposed to be? Like, what's the number supposed to be?
Well, and that's just it. So each of the labs kind of has something different. And remember, lab values are based on the general public that are out there. So it doesn't always mean like that's what I want to aspire to do. I would just try to get my small particles taken care of. It's just egg yolk lecithin. LECITHIN.
It's like
And this
American.
brand is
Everybody's home without it.
Nature's Plus. That's right. I've taken one every day for almost over 34 years.
Gotcha. So, and that's to reverse. Now, again, where's the glycation coming from with the cholesterol and all that? I've heard doctors talk about that.
Right. You can glycate a lot of stuff, oxidate, it's where you basically you convert it to a unit that you really can't utilize. So then it becomes kind of dangerous because it's going to sit there and cause issues because the body's not going to be able to really break it down.
Interesting.
All right. So if he wants to reverse this, then he should take K3 D2 and the egg yolk lecithin.
A2, D3.
Oh, R2D2. I loved him in that.
R2D2. Yeah. That's right.
So he should watch Star Wars and
yes. Drink coffee, hazelnut,
and get a friend, a robot friend named C3PO.
That's right.
So he needs to take the KD and then take that soy lecithin.
And avoid carbohydrates if he possibly can.
Well, he loves his fruits and vegetables. He was telling me all about how wonderful chia seeds were tonight.
Oh,
chia.
That's right.
Yeah.
All of a sudden your hair.
They were cute in the 70s.
Yeah.
So, but let's see here. Bruce said something about his eyes. I can't think. My eyesight's been getting worse over the years. Eye doc said starting to develop cataracts.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah.
Ditto.
I would put castor oil. This is not medical advice, but I will tell you I put castor oil on my eyelids. I did it for a year and then I started putting it in my eyes and I went from bifocals to I do not need glasses in 1 year's time. Wow. And my eye doctor thinks I'm nuts. And I'm like, what happened then?
Something right.
Yeah. Yeah. She was like, in fact, she had to figure out where in their doctor's office, where they could find the form to have my eyeglasses taken off, me having to have it for my driver's license. Wow. And I had to take it to the DMV. Yep. And I think that's when I turned 50. So about 4.5 years ago. And I've never had to get them back.
Wow. Well, you sold me.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to try.
Everyone's going to sing. Jim and I can barely talk right now. That's I sing.
You did good.
Listen, Jimmy would be happy. Well, it's getting worse as the night goes. Jimmy would be happy if I just opened the show. It'd be like a Broadway musical if Jimmy had her way. It'd just be singing from start to finish. I appreciate that, Jimmy. I'll see what I can do here. I may go in here and try to get some water or something, but yeah, I'm having trouble breathing as
Do
well.
what you can.
Yes, there'll be plenty of time.
Yep.
Just have to sing
Awesome.
2 songs next time. That's all.
Yeah, Pete said I just sent my daughter Katie a box of healing crystals,
Yep.
some healing sage bundles to burn, and a pack of mini red
I
massage.
love amethyst. Love that.
I'm a Christian. I'm not amethyst. But let's see here. I was doing castor oil for a while. Started again. Just say no to drugs. Said fast. You don't need to do that. Let's see here. It says I would never take medical advice for this channel. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness! Here, my daughter's a hippie chick that lives in Austin, Texas.
Hey, I love amethyst, citrulline. I'm a big proponent of try all of that.
And you guys talk amongst yourself here. I'm gonna go get a shot of whiskey.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, me and Thomas are like,
Can you
yes.
share it?
Yeah, get a shot of whiskey.
Castor oil for my eyes, I think.
Yeah. The thing with the castor oil that you have to be careful, you want to make sure it comes in a glass bottle, and the darker the bottle, the better. Keep it out of the sunlight. You want to make sure that it's organic, cold press, and it says hexane free. And
yes.
because you don't want hexane in anything. That is a carcinogenic gas that they use to clean all kinds of things, like your cooking oil that, Wesson corn oil that started out looking like chocolate when they burned it. Then they run that gas through it to deodorize it and take that dark brown out of it. But it is a known carcinogen. We couldn't use it at a factory when I was building semis because of the carcinogenic properties, but it's in all their cooking oils where they clean it all out. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. It's kind of like the red dye that we wasn't allowed to have in makeup for 35, 40 years, but it could be in your food products. And I'm like, wait a second, this doesn't make sense. I mean, it does because sick people make money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At our expense.
Well, is it the sick people
And
that
I
make
don't-
money or the people that are making money off the sick people?
Well, it's both. So you can't have one without the other.
Well,
but
I'm just saying I'm sick and I don't think I'm making any money off of being sick.
Yeah. Well, you're not making money, but even where you get your medicine from is I take care
They're
of
all making the money.
They're making the money.
They're making
pharmaceutical. That's what I meant. Like, it's not me
Yeah.
making it. It's the
At our expense.
people are profiting off of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Absolutely.
I thought I heard something about hexane. Isn't that something witches do? Put hexane on people?
I know. My husband was making fun of me the other day. I was making up my new hyaluronic acid, and he was like, I'm going to come in here one of these days, and you're going to have one of those black cauldrons, and you're going to be sitting there, toils and toads and this. And I was like, that's a good idea. I might do something.
Bubble, toil and trouble, cauldron.
Yeah.
That's right.
Something I can't remember that line. But
You look like you could be a good witch up there, Julia. You got kind of the
but how do you know I'm not?
Mobile one. I like
there
that.
you go.
Switch to castor.
Hasn't worked. I'll try castor oil. That's right.
I would do Pennzoil. Pennzoil's got a prettier package.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Be careful what you put in your eyes.
Pour some on your salad too. A little Pennzoil, good for you.
I will not be held responsible for any blindness that comes about as a result of this program, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to tell you.
But he's gonna be blind.
You come back here next week and you can't see nothing. I don't want anybody to talk about I watched that keto cookout and I put castor oil in my eyes. I can't see. Yeah.
To the other one. What the heck?
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh man.
Let's see here. Dr. Ihouse and also Dr. Berg has a video on it. Okay. Well, everybody I guess. I don't know. Also in a weird region of Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
He should know.
Isn't that where my Cowboys aren't they? I'm not sure exactly where they sit anymore.
Arlington. I think they play in Arlington, but
Arlington. Yeah.
I think that's where the stadium is. Wouldn't swear to it. Oh yes. All right. So I did a lot more than smoke Pit at those Dead concerts. Yeah, and he said, "You see the after effects of it, ladies and gentlemen. 30 years later, he can't smell pot. That's right. He can't smell pot, but it's all right. We know what you meant, Pete. You're the man."
My oldest boy was a deadhead and traveled all over the country. He's 40 now, but man, he really hung out with them. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, still smoking. Yeah, there you go. Yes, Arlington.
Arlington.
Was Irving when I was living there. Yes.
Yep.
There you have it.
They were such a good team in the 70s. Now they suck.
Yeah.
I think it's what Rick says about everything. Entropy.
Yeah.
Entropy. That's kind of been on my mind. He talked about that in one of his riding talks, and everything just kind of degrades. It's, yeah.
All right. One other question from my dad here was about again beets and nitric oxide and all these things on TV about helping your circulation and all this and that. Tell me what you think about improving circulation and the nitric oxide and all that.
So the amount of beets that you would have to eat to even make a minuscule bump in nitric oxide is even if he loves vegetables, he couldn't do it. There are breathing exercises that you can do that help produce more nitric oxide. And then good old-fashioned cayenne pepper in a capsule does a lot for your opening up your blood vessels.
They it's on TV all the time. Super beets and these beet formulas and all the.
But they're taking all of those and condensing it and putting it into a capsule. But
not only that
isn't the route I would go.
At Hack Your Health, I'm pretty sure Rick would know there was in the goodie bag there was some type of beet-based nitric oxide. Now they didn't have sugar and stuff in it, of course. It was clean that way, had stevia or whatever in it, but some type of beet-related nitric oxide supplement or whatever.
Helps enhance it.
Yeah, so this is not a new thing.
No, it's been around a long time.
So what you would do if someone go ahead, Amy, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, don't take the red beet stuff. I have a story about that. My mom is notorious for buying the fruits and veggies, the beets, and you'll land in the emergency room.
Yeah.
Because she thought she was pooping blood. Well, she wasn't pooping blood.
Oh no.
It was beets.
Oh, it's the red stuff coming. Yeah, because it's
you went through half a bag of super beets.
Super beets is not worth the trouble. You're gonna freak out when you look at the toilet. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, no, that is funny. So you're saying if you have problems with circulation or you feel like you need to do that, then cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper in capsules.
In capsules, and I guess it goes down well and comes out well. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and so back before the medical industry was created in 1910, if somebody had a heart attack, the treatment was cayenne pepper under the tongue.
Really?
Now you put you take nitro and put under the tongue, but they do the exact same thing.
Oh, Steadfast is stepping up as one of our smart people here today. Organic Keiko, water, cinnamon, drink before a walk or workout for blood circulation. Ben Azadi had a clip this morning. Shout out to Ben. I haven't seen him talk to Ben in 100 years. I did see I did see him a couple weeks ago on the video, but yeah, he's a good guy. Met him many times. All right, let's see here. All right, well, that's satisfies our listening part, Dad. I don't know. I don't see him in the chat, so he might be listening. If not, he can watch the replay. Or better yet, he'll just say, just tell me what they said. Might make him listen to the replay. Well, we are getting near the end here.
Wow.
Wow, that went by quick. Time flew.
Yeah.
It did.
Yes, learning, you know,
Now I
time
know
does
I'm getting older.
when you're learning. And for those of you who don't have a headache from all this learning. Oh, wait a second. Look at that. My dad is here. I talked him up. Hello, Dad.
There he
Everybody
is.
say hi to Dad.
Oh, hello.
Okay, so did you hear everything, Dad? Did you get all the answers you wanted, or did you have any other questions?
And you can always give him my email, and I can email back and forth with him.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that.
We can get him better.
Oh, he will call you, but he ain't gonna do a whole lot of
Okay,
email.
well, you can give him my phone number too. That's fine.
He said no. So okay, Dad. Well, what question did you? If you have a question, put it in the chat there, Dad. It's not like he's hijacking my show or anything. Love you, Dad. So if you have a question, we talked about how to clear out the cholesterol and that and the plaque. We talked about circulation. We got a negative ghost rider on the pumpkin seeds and chia seeds. Those are voted down. but unanimously, ground beef was unanimously approved.
Oh yeah.
And butter.
And butter. Yeah. Ghee for me.
So I don't know.
Yep, lard. Everything.
Towel.
If you want to text me a question, Dad, I will ask. If you can't,
he said everything.
He said, I need you. What is that? I need you to go over. I need for you to go over everything. Well, she did talk about your blood work, or your particles being a little bit high, but it's the K3D2 and the soy lecithin to get rid of that, right?
K2D3. So the K2D3, and I would probably personally, if it was me, I would start out with the 10,000 units because most of them come in like 5,000 units of the D3 to 100 micrograms of K2. I would take double that. At first, probably for the first 6 months. And then egg yolk lecithin, which the brand is called Nature's Plus, 600 milligrams once a day. And then fasting is good. And getting away from vegetables as much as possible, the starchy ones, and too many carbohydrates is a good thing to get away from. You don't have to be carnivore, but you could be keto.
Yeah. There you go. And for
sure, get your vegetables.
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
Yes, and our beloved Steadfast put something in there.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Hold on a second here. Right here. Organic cacao, water, cinnamon. Drink before a walk or a workout for blood circulation. So you don't need a bunch of
organic. No, don't do too many beets.
Yes, we got a veto on that. So no beets.
Like sugar. That's what they make sugar from.
That's right.
Yep, that is right.
And we'll get you one-on-one coaching with Nurse Laura. Okay, here we go. I have a stent in my Widowmaker. My other coronary artery is completely gone. What can I eat to make sure that I take care?
Well, I would try to avoid the highest carb foods that you can. So like if you like your vegetables, I would stay with your leafy green, dark, like your broccolis, even cauliflower, things like that. If you like those kinds of things, but if you could avoid high starch, like your white potatoes, pasta, rice, even if you just did this for 3 months to get all that inflammation down, that would help. But you need to eat good red meats, real butter, ghee, tallow, or lard. That's what I would do. And you need to get up and walk.
SDA, no lard, no pork.
Oh yeah, that's right. So no pork, but which is no bacon, which is good. I mean, that's how I live. It's okay. I've done fine without it, but that is how I would start out.
There you go. Papa says, Melvin, eat lots of fatty meat, eggs, animal fats. That's right.
True.
Let's touch that fat. No grains is a great place to start. Yeah, see, he does pretty well, I have to say, but he lives around people that don't eat like him.
That's hard.
So he definitely,
It is hard.
Feel like he was eating some type of thing with a bunch of beans and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Because I hate cayenne pepper.
Oh, well.
He's not going to taste it. You take it in a capsule, you'll never know it's in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you go to the bathroom.
So the other thing, nope,
Here,
nope, it'll be broken down. The other thing is he needs to have a vitamin D level done by his doctor to see where his vitamin D is sitting. My guess is he's probably under 30, if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Dad got anything else, Dad? Yeah, it's one of those things, his wife makes their meals and she doesn't eat ketogenic, so she'll make stuff and put sugar in it and all kind of things. But he does 10 times better than he used to. And he used to not like to eat, real much red meat. Again, just the old school, like everybody else, all bad for you, all cholesterol, all this, all that, all that stuff. So Dr. Nelson has talked to him, and I beat him up, but he doesn't listen to me.
If he's making progress, that's awesome. That's wonderful.
Yeah. He's doing all right.
Well, and when he said that he's got a stent in one, which I think he said is Widowmaker,
yes.
If he has the other one, like one of his other ones, you have 4 to 5 arteries on the heart. He probably made, like, when the one went down is completely blocked. Generally, the body will make what they call collaterals. They're smaller arteries, and they kind of do its own little bypass around there. Otherwise, he would not be functioning well if he had that big of a section of the heart not getting blood supply. So he at least, that's a good thing about having a little age. You tend to build those collaterals over time.
Interesting.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. That's what his doctor told him. That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
Because he drove himself to the doc. He was cutting the yard or something and just felt a little
I'm so surprised.
He drove himself to the hospital, and they're like, "You ain't leaving." And so, they put a stent.
I had $1 for every guy that drove themselves to the hospital having an MI. I'm always like,
I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So AST and ALT 23-24, that is well within the range, but definitely on the high side.
Yep. That shows this like fatty liver.
Yeah. I told him, I learned from Dr. Lustig that 40 years ago, the range was 0 to 25.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And they changed it to 0 to 44, like in the 80s. And like, if you came in my office with something in the 20s, I knew you had fatty liver. I didn't even need to scan it. Now, come in with it in the 30s and they tell you you're fine.
You're perfectly normal. What they say is, well, you're in range. You're in range.
Well, when you're dealing with a population of sick people, that's
exactly
all the standards.
Well, and you can, most places, when you go get your labs done, you can request labs that what I've done at my place is, like, I don't just go in and say, I want these labs done or have my doctor order. I want to have optimal ranges. What are the optimal ranges?
That's
and that they actually give you completely a different range category with every one of your labs. Optimal is what you ask for. And there might be some places that don't do that, but I use LabCorp and Quest are the 2 places that my practitioner.
Last time. Yeah.
Yep. And so
this is
I want the optimal.
That's great to know.
This is something that we argue. Me and my dad don't argue, of course, but we discuss. He believes that beans have a lot of protein. So
they do. You can't use it.
That's try to tell them about bioavailability as well as carb load. So it's like, okay, you may get 30% of it and you get 100% of the carbohydrates, and so
you're not getting 30 you're getting about 2% of the protein out of the beans, unfortunately. And so what I tell most people is when you think of beans or rice or something like that, just go out and grab your sugar bowl and have a good old couple spoonfuls, because that's really what happens. We just cannot break that down. But the avocado and the egg is good.
What's that?
The avocado and the egg.
The avocado and egg.
Avocado. Yep. That's wonderful to do, which is probably why some of his
survival food, as far as being able to get protein if you couldn't get anything else. I didn't realize it was that low and unbioavailable. Wow.
Right.
That's learn something. That's good. On Russ's show.
Only with Laura, though.
My vitamin D was last test.
I know.
Rick, you only learn about iguanas. That's all you're going to learn from Rick.
Wow, I'm surprised at that. The hydroxy 25, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe at some point, Russ, if you can just send me, like, if he sends you his labs, you can send me everything and I can kind of look at them and.
Yep, we will make that happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sick Dr. Nelson. I'm gonna sick Laura on you, Dad.
I'm meaner than Dr. Nelson. Dr. Nelson is way nicer. He's a nice guy.
That's true.
You have been warned.
That's right.
No, I appreciate it. And he'll be glad to hear from somebody other than me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how it works, isn't it? Uh-oh. The sound went off.
No, that's me.
Okay.
What else you got there? Anything else, Dad? This has been my dad's part of the show. He's co-hosting this. Vitamin D 100, 120 is perfectly acceptable. There you go. Steadfast keeps
120.
100. Yep. Yes. Hey, I got lots of D's in high school and a couple in college. So my D levels are.
You know what's crazy is these people who have like autoimmune diseases, whether it be Crohn's, whether it be ulcerative colitis, whether it be eczema, psoriasis, any of those things, RA, most of the time when you look at their vitamin D levels, they are usually pretty low.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've had a couple of patients that have like the Guillain-Barré following 2021 and Bell's palsy. And they started taking the K2D3, and within 4 months, one was at 17, and I'm like, well, you're almost rickets. Wow. And the other one was at 29, and the doctors are like, that's fine. And he kept having the Guillain-Barré symptoms where he couldn't walk, couldn't eat, had a feeding tube. I mean, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. And finally just started doing the K2D3. He did it twice a day, but he never got out in the sun. He looked like Casper. He was so see-through. And after 3-4 months, we drew his blood again. He was at 50, and he stayed doing it that way. Another 6 months, he got himself up to 100. Now he's at 140. Yeah. Sure. Yep. And now he's like he has not had any Guillain-Barré symptoms in a year.
Man.
Yeah.
What about B12? They tell you to take that on an empty stomach or before eating. Is there really a difference? Like if you take it on an empty stomach or with food?
The K2D3?
No, the B12. B12.
B12. Yeah, B12 is usually going to be better to do on an empty stomach. You're not going to absorb it as well. But if you can get like the liposomal or the methylated folate, that is a pretty good way of getting it. Not folic acid, because folic acid is a man-made. It is not natural.
I ended up getting a liquid form that has no sugar in it. I really had to look, but I found one that was liquid.
Yeah, they're hard to find, but you can.
I did.
Yeah, they work good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's your K2. Yep. D3K2. Yep. I've been doing that too every day.
Do it again.
Yeah.
I mute myself every time I call. There were 120 capsules in there when I bought it, and I guarantee there's 118 of them in there right now.
That's all.
I know. You go ahead. Listen. I better shut up before you start cursing on my channel. So
I'm coming through.
I need to probably take it out. Listen. I have all kinds of things here. I have these beautiful things that my wonderful sister made for me and sent to me.
Oh,
It says, made with love. I thought that was just for me, and I found out she puts that on everybody. So,
nice.
So I just talked to myself. She really meant it for me. But anyway, we are getting to the end of we have contractually fulfilled our obligations to the family for the day and for the year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get through a song here if I can make it. I listened to something the other day. Johnny Gill. Any Johnny Gill fans?
Yeah, I know who he is.
I don't know who he is.
I can't think of what music.
Oh my goodness! You ever heard of New Edition?
Heard of New Edition, but
Group New Edition.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I have a trivia. Now listen, I know. Oh, Boston Danny's not here. She would probably know that. But anyway, this is Welcome to the Fight. Yeah, you don't want it. You don't want it here. But no, he loves to fight about vegetables and stuff. Now I was listening to some New Edition and Johnny Gill. There you go. See, there you go. New Edition. Yes, she knows. But I got a trivia question, but I know nobody is going to be able to get it if we don't have any hardcore Johnny Gill fans here. Yeah, since I told my son if I knew he was going to turn out this good, I wouldn't have beat him so much when he was a child. There you go.
That truth comes out.
There you go. Oh, listen, they would put him under the jail for the kind of things he did to me when we get.
Oh my gosh.
The beatings worked. I say they worked. That's good.
Listen, in the 70s and 80s, people didn't call the police or call the chop. They joined in to beat.
They brought their belt over.
Neighbors, they call us. Yeah, come help us give Russ a beating. Yeah,
that's right.
They would loan you a woodshed if you didn't need it. If you didn't have a woodshed, you could use mine. This is how it was, man. But no, I was listening to some Johnny Gill the other day, and you probably people may not know it's him, but they probably know it's his. You remember Put on Your Red Dress and Slip on Your High Heels, some of that sweet perfume. It sure smells good on you. Slide on your lipstick and let all your hair down. Cause baby, when you get through, I wanna show off for you. Tonight will be a special night with many more to come. And I'm so proud to be with you. I just wanna let you know you got me saying my. You sure looking good tonight. You don't remember that song, Julia? You don't remember that one? She says no. She was somewhere high listening to the Rolling Stones.
Under a rock somewhere.
Okay.
Dance to that song in a high school dance.
I'm amazed you sang beautifully with your cold. You did great.
I know. I'm thinking. I
don't
think he has a real cold.
You really sang that well.
You thank God for that.
Wow.
That
was your blood pressure be 34/70, and 1 minute later, 112/60. Somebody that doesn't know how to use a blood pressure machine, I would say.
Well, the blood pressure machine was very inaccurate because that first blood pressure is you could not be alive. That would not be.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, you'd be a corpse. Okay, so anyway, I think it was 1985 or 86. Johnny Gill had his first hit song. And like I said, there's people that are not in the room tonight that would probably know it. But and I'm gonna sing. There might be some, Google is your friend. So by the time I get to it, people probably have Googled it by now.
I don't have my phone. I can't Google nothing. I don't got my phone.
Oh darn.
I remember because I was in college and I really liked the song, but it goes, Well, life hasn't been much fun at all since you've been gone.
I know that one.
And my eyes fill up with tears each time I hear our song. No, I've never been too good at cooking just for one. I'm so lonely here without you, darling. Come back home, 'cause I'm. And what's the next two words? And that's the title of the song.
Oh, I remember that tune though. I do.
You do? There you go.
Rings a bell.
If anybody knows the next two words to that, I will sing the rest of it. If not, I will bid you all adieu. Kip is here. Carnivore, he's not Carnivore Kip anymore. He's Kip Moore now.
Hi, Kip.
I like it.
Hey,
Long
Kip.
time no talk, brother. Hope you're all right, man. I see your videos and stuff here every now and again.
Happy New Year.
We gotta catch up, man. We gotta catch up.
Yeah.
Email or something.
Kip is great.
So nobody knows the next two words to that song.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this isn't really much of an R&B room. This isn't. My dad's still firing questions out. You can do that in between the songs. Go ahead, Laura. Do you ever?
I have not heard of that chocolate powder, but I don't.
My dad would come up with a million things you never heard of. I can guarantee you that.
That's good, because you know what? Then I learned something. I like that.
Yep, ditto.
All right. Well, I don't see it in the chat, so I don't think anybody knows the song. But I'm gonna finish it up. Where did I come in? Well, I've never been too good at cooking just for one. I'm so lonely here without you, darling. Come back home, 'cause I'm half crazy. Feeling sorry for myself, half crazy. Worried you'll find someone else to love. The name of the song is Half Crazy.
Say that? I said half crazy.
You did say
I
that?
went.
You
I
Googled
did.
it? You Googled it?
I did Google it, yes, but I did say it.
It's a great song. You should listen to it. Johnny does it way better than I
I'm
do.
going to.
You did.
Yeah.
I feel like I would know A Million to One.
I don't know that one. But Half Crazy his first album wasn't really that big a hit, but that song was a big hit. And he had a song with Stacey Latta that was a big hit. I can't think of the name of it. She was big at the time. This is like 1985. I was living in Washington, D.C. during that time.
Still a baby.
Radio all the time. I love that song. So
I don't remember all those words.
Well, part of it is because I perform those songs at all kind of parties and weddings and stuff like that. That's a part of it. And then I was really a really big music fan. But a lot of it is the songs I sing. I used to do them, and like
Performance now, and I can't memorize all the words.
Wedding singer. I was a wedding singer, man. Everybody. I was the low budget Luther Vandross.
I totally would.
I like Luther.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I
me
love
too.
I was low budget Luther, man. So people, it's like, that's no joke. I mean, they didn't call me low budget Luther. I called myself low budget Luther.
Yeah, that'd be a cruel joke if that was the case.
That would be funny.
Because
look, everybody, it's low budget Luther over here.
yeah, exactly. Because that's what people like. Oh man, we couldn't afford Luther Vandross at our concert, but my cousin said you could do the songs and you're great. And then they would always, it was always the same thing. You come in, you'd introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Russ, and it would be the same. Yeah, my cousin said you could do Luther songs. You sound just like Luther. I'm like, well, I don't sound exactly like him. I mean, we have a similar style. And then they would just be, hey, what's going on, Chris? Brother. And so they were like, and so I'd be like, well, I don't sound exactly like her. And then usually it was the woman, the lady, she'd be like, sing. She just, and I'd just be like, love has truly been good to me. And then she's like, you do sound like Luther. They're like, you're hired. You're like, okay.
And you're like,
Like,
pay me double.
Yeah, this is like, we want you to sing Here and Now. Sing it. And I'm like, when I look in your eyes, there I see all that you mean to me here in my heart. And I just got hit it. So get that money. I had to get the money, man. I had bills to pay.
Yeah, you earned it well.
That was a long, long time ago, folks. And then the funerals. That was the other thing, too. Now, I hated those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sing at their funerals. And I'm like, come on, man. Really? Now, it was, and the worst part was that when, like, it's somebody you care about, but everybody wants you to sing at their funeral. I'm like, sing? I'm not going to be able to talk.
Right?
No.
I know.
I don't understand how people sing at the funerals of people they care about.
We just had to do that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We buried a friend that I've been singing with for 25 years. And
Wow.
I honestly, there was a group of us singing. I could not look at the
Must be so
family. I
hard.
couldn't look at anything but our director. I just had to keep my eyes straight because
Focused.
God.
I was gonna lose it. I was gonna bawl. It's
Yeah.
hard to sing at funerals of people you know.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine.
But I had a lot of fun playing clubs and stuff like that. And when I was a much younger man. So yeah, I remember all the songs we used to do. I know they're kind of etched in your brain. You may forget a word here or there, but
Pretty much.
when somebody said Auld Lang Syne, so I will do Auld Lang Syne, and then I'm gonna sing y'all out with that.
Oh, nice.
We are gonna be out. I hope everybody has a great new year.
You too.
All your goals, all that kind of stuff. But it's been a great year in many ways. And I just want to thank all you guys for your friendship, your support, and all that kind of stuff through the years. And we'll try to do it all again next year. So, should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and made for Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear. For Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a sip of kindness sweet. For Auld Lang Syne. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. That was beautiful.